Guys, this is not a drill. We have an emergency public service announcement. This is the 17th of October. We're more than halfway through October, and I haven't filmed a vlog yet, and that just feels wrong. I haven't updated you guys on my reading lately. Yeah, I need to be better about structuring things and planning things, and I'm feeling a little under the weather with like the weather change right now, so I sound a little bit gross, but I feel like I have so many updates on things and we just haven't talked in a minute, and that needs to be rectified. But it's currently about 11 o'clock. It is Thursday, and I am just about to go to the gym. I'm having a little bit of a late start this morning, but I woke up and I was like, you know what? I just kind of want to tidy the house a little bit, sit down, watch some Gilmore Girls. It's kind of been like my morning thing when I close later in the day. So I do have work at 2, but I decided, I was like, I knew I wanted to work out today. I just didn't know like what time. I feel like sometimes if I work out early and I'm really tired, which like I'm feeling very tired and under the weather right now, I feel like I just breeze through it and I don't really put a lot of effort into it. So I'm going to the gym now. I'm actually really sore because I went yesterday afternoon and I did a glute day. I went hard yesterday even though I was exhausted, and we're doing an arm day today and cardio. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I'm reading what I think is going to be one of my favorite books of the month. I think I'm on my 4th book of the month now, I want to say. But I don't have the dust jacket on it right now. But I'm reading Dead Things Are Closer Than They Appear by Robin Weasley, I think. Oh wait, I actually have the dust jacket right here. I'm reading this book. It is so good, guys. I don't even know. I think it's YA. It's giving YA, and I'm pretty sure that's the section I bought it from. But guys, it's so good. It's so much better than I was expecting. Not that I wasn't expecting it to be good, but I kind of honestly was like 50-50 about it. I was like, it's either going to be really good and really interesting, or it's going to be like very kind of naive and like very YA, like not the best writing sometimes, very like not very descriptive. Guys, when I tell you this book, the descriptions are so good, the characters are so good, the plot's really good. The magic world is a little bit weird. It's very like the book itself, which I'm starting to realize, I think dystopian fantasy is like one of my favorites. I don't know why, but the world building is always the best. I like more of like the dystopian-esque with the fantasy. There's different like guardians that have keys to the land and like magic. They have different magical powers, I guess. It's kind of confusing. It is leaving me a little bit like, what is happening right now? Just because like, how did they get the powers? Who has powers? I feel like we're still kind of trying to figure that out. And I am pretty far into the book. I'm on page 169. So I'm probably like almost halfway through this book, but it's going so fast. The characters, like their personalities are so funny. And that's what I love about like the kind of dystopian books. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they just have the best like magic fantasy elements. They have the best characters. I'm loving these characters. I'm loving the story building, and I'm just really enjoying it. I feel like the writing style is very much like what I lean towards. It's very witty. It's very like cool descriptions. It's more than just like what's happening in the moment. I don't know. I really like it. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I'm not very good at describing what I'm feeling or what I'm reading, but I finished Immortal Dark. I decided to read this one, and honestly I thought I was going to procrastinate it, but I ended up reading it. It took me like maybe 5 days. I love this book. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I do feel like there were parts that maybe the story wasn't as fully developed as it could have been. Some of the magic parts were kind of confusing, or like certain elements of the book just left me a little bit confused. But overall, I liked the characters, I liked the writing for the most part, and I liked the story. I liked that it had vampires. I love any book with vampires, I feel like. So I did really like it. And I did like that it had that like eerie dark academia kind of aspect as well. Yeah, so I did enjoy that book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, just because it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite writing necessarily, but I did really like it. And I actually listened to a playlist on Spotify called Reading Immortal Dark, and it was seriously, if you guys have not, if you're able to anyway, because I know some people are not able to listen to music while they read, but if you are, listen to some playlists on, like, for that specific book, if you can find one, depending on like the book and stuff, or even just like the genre of book. If you look up like a fantasy playlist, if you're reading a fantasy book, guys, I'm telling you, these playlists will add so much to the book. Like, the songs were like hitting at certain points. Like, that is one of the best feeling, like when the song matches up perfectly with the moment that you're reading, and it's just like nice background noise, and like it just adds to the moment. It's like you're watching a movie but you're reading it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so, I don't know, it just brightens my day. I didn't used to do that because like I didn't know that it was really a thing, or it didn't used to be a thing, I feel like, as much as it is now. The people would like make playlists for every book, but even if the book you're reading is like older or not as popular, it doesn't have a playlist for it specifically that someone else has made, you could even make one. Depending on like your music taste. Some people don't like, I feel like I have a pretty wide spectrum of music taste, so for the most part I like the songs that are played on there. And sometimes you'll even discover new fun music, like this one that I just listened to. I discovered so many songs that I love and artists that I really like now that I didn't even like, I've never heard of before. So yeah, anyway, I don't know why this became a music rant. I was just gonna tell you about the books I've been reading, but yeah, I'm about to take this one with me and go do my workout. Yeah. Got home and I have another thrift haul for you guys. I actually don't think I showed you guys what I got, but I literally went like last week and I thrifted and I found the cutest like trench coat leather jacket, and I want to show you guys. But first, let me close this door because my cats will run downstairs and get into everything. Hey guys. Anyway, let me show you the cutest trench coat leather jacket that I thrifted for $12, guys. Tell me that's not just gonna stun like a model. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. So, that's the first jacket coat I've gotten for the season. It's not really a coat. I feel like it's not gonna be that warm, but I don't know. It's pretty heavy. I feel like leather's pretty heavy, so it might be kind of nice. So the first thing I got is this little jar. I just think it's really cute. I like the little hanging mittens, and I thought it would be cute. I'm so excited for winter this year. I don't know why, but like as soon as it started getting a little bit colder, usually I just like love fall and I get really sad when fall's over, and I'm still going to be sad when fall's done. But I don't know why. I'm just really excited for like Christmas and snow and winter and all of it. I'm just excited for all of it this year. The other two non-clothing things I got were, I got this mask, this like kind of cyborg, like steampunk looking mask. And I think it just looks really cool. It was like $4. And I have no plans. Like I'm not doing anything, I don't think, for Halloween. But I was like, even like for future years, or if somebody else wanted to use it, I don't know, I just think it's really cute. I feel like you could do a really cool outfit with this. So I got that photo album, and I got this, and it is a little old, but it has all the slots there. It's in like really good condition. It was like $3, I think. I don't know, it looks so cute. And I love photo albums, and I feel like I'm going to, once I start printing off pictures, I've been trying to like slowly go through my camera roll like month by month, but once I've got enough pictures, I'm going to make a photo album, and I'm probably gonna have multiple because I have a lot of pictures. But I want to do like different photo albums, and then I just remember having them a lot as a kid. Like my mom had boxes and boxes of photos then like we would go through the actual print ones, and it was just so fun to like go through and be like, oh yeah, this is like this person in your life, or read the little things on the back, this is what we were doing that day, this da 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 da. And I just think it's so fun. And then we also had like photo albums, so I thought the photo albums would be a nice way to like keep track of them, and then maybe if I have like too many more, I'll just put them in a box. But yeah, this is one of them. I also have like 2 other photo albums. No, I have 1 other photo album, and then I have a scrapbook that like I still need to work on, but like I haven't really done it. And then the last 2 things I got that I thrifted were this sweater that I think kind of gives, in the first season of Gilmore Girls, what we're always wearing. It's kind of really popular now, I feel like, on like TikTok shop, but it's not quite the same, but it's got like the same pattern kind of. It's just not quite as like fuzzy, I don't think, as hers is. But I was like, this is a cute, like, nice sweater. It's in good condition. It's not like pulled apart or fraying or stained. So I was like, you know what, I would wear this anyway. So I got that. And then I got another exciting purchase, another coat, and it's a pea coat. And I got this one because I had been going through a couple of like when I was switching to my fall wardrobe and like putting my summer stuff downstairs, I tried on my old pea coat that I had when I was like a kid. Like I was in like, I don't know, I was probably like 13 years old the last time I could wear this coat. And I tried it on like 11 years later, and it fits, but it's just not like, it's just like a little bit like small in the arms. Like I was a lot smaller back then. So I got this one in a bigger size, and it's literally like I'm 80% sure that it is the exact same brand and everything, and like it's the exact same coat, but it's just a bigger size. And I was like, what are the odds? Like I can't pass this up. I tried it on in the go, like I just put it on while I was shopping, and it fit. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it, and now I'll have a coat, because I have a bunch of like cropped puffer coats, but the only problem with those is that they're plenty warm, but I feel like if I have a shirt that's on that's like longer, like even this shirt, like any shirt I feel like that I wear, or like sweater, hoodie, whatever that I wear with it, is like longer than the jacket, and it just doesn't like really flow well. I feel like very uncomfortable in it. I feel like it's just one of my pet peeves, like a jacket that's shorter than my shirt. I just don't like it. So I don't really like wearing it that much with like longer clothes, so then I have to wear like a cropped shirt, and it's just not, it just doesn't leave a lot of room for like clothing options. And also sometimes I feel like it depends on the day. Sometimes it's okay, it goes with the outfit, but sometimes I feel like the puffer coats just make me feel huge. Like I just feel like a marshmallow walking around. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but I'm excited that I got some good thrift finds. And now someone needs to keep me out of the thrift store, because I need to stop shopping. I keep going in there to see if I can like find anything or find any ideas to like thrift for Christmas, anything at all, and I always without a doubt come out with something for me, but not something for anybody else. So last time I actually did find something for my sister, but most of the time I just go in there and I find something for me. So we're not gonna do that this time. But yeah, actually I do have a reading update. I haven't read too much more. I mean, I read a little bit since I last talked to you guys, because I went to work yesterday and I read some more on my break, and I'm about almost done with it now. But I am really liking this book. I don't know if it's gonna be a 5-star. I'm trying to decide right now. I really want it to be a 5-star, but I feel like maybe it's just not quite there. We'll see how it ends. I don't know if there's more books even in the series. Like I haven't really looked it up on Goodreads that much, other than to say that I'm reading it. But we'll see how it goes. I might go outside and read a little bit after I start my bread. And I don't know though, because it's already kind of late in the day, and I really have just been doing random stuff today. Like this morning I did my workout, I cleaned my house, I called my mom, and we were on the phone for a while I like got ready and did some random stuff around the house. And then this afternoon My sister and I got coffee and went on a hike, and then I went and I thrifted. And that's pretty much all I've done today. But it's already like almost 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna make some bread, and then I'm probably gonna make dinner. I think I'm gonna make like a roast with some vegetables. When Matt gets home, we're gonna watch The Terrifier, which I honestly don't know that much about, but I'm assuming it's gonna be terrifying. So that's always fun. Other book note that I have is that I started an audiobook at work last night called A Mother Would Know. I can't remember the author. I'll try and put a picture up here if I remember. Like 3 stars. It's a mystery thriller. I really just started it because I was like, I need another book, but I feel like mystery thrillers are like the only audiobooks that I've really been listening to right now. And it was pretty good. I did end up like about halfway through guessing what the plot twist was going to be, and I was right. I was right, and I was really actually pretty excited about it. But I feel like it was kind of predictable, but also, like, I don't know. I feel like I've just kind of gotten over the fact that a lot of times mystery thrillers are going to be predictable. Like, you know, there's only so many times that a plot twist can really be shocking once you've read so many mystery thriller books, you know? So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really that mad about it. I thought it was a pretty good book. I feel like it was somewhat interesting, you know? And there was another plot twist after the plot twist that I guessed, and I also guessed that one. So, you know, I would say I'm pretty much a professional at guessing these mystery thrillers now. Guys, it's been about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and I feel like I'm about to clean right now. It's so loud at my house. I have laundry going. I have the dishwasher going. I even did the dishes in the middle of making all my stuff. I have bread being made currently. If you can see that. It's like in the kneading cycle. So, it's gonna be a while because it still has to proof one more time, I think. So it's probably got about like 3 or 4 hours left on it, but that's okay. I have banana bread I just made with chocolate chips. It's on the top part, and then the bottom part is a roast that I just put in. It's like a rosemary pork loin roast, and then right now I'm gonna cut some potatoes, some onions, and some carrots, and I'm gonna roast those. And yeah, I'm feeling so productive. And that calls for some sweet apple wine. Bookish update. I finished Dead Things Are Closer Than They Appear by Robin Weasley. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. I think last time I talked about it, I was like feeling like it was a 5 out of 5, and then it kind of fell off for me. I feel like a lot of books recently for me have been like my writing. They've been like, the start of it is like really good at the beginning, like it's so eloquent and like it really draws you in, and then towards the like middle and end, it's like falls off, and it just doesn't have that same like oomph that like drew me in. So then I get bored, and I just feel like it's not that the writing is bad, but it's just not like the same passion in it as the start. So I don't know, it kind of fell off for me a little bit towards the end, and I just got kind of bored. Like I felt like there were so many characters, so much happening, and I was like, what is happening? And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it anymore. So I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I still liked the book. I still really enjoyed the book, and I thought that there were a lot of really cool quotes and stuff. But The Vanishing Hour by Serafina Novaglass. It's the book that I started. It's a really short, like, mystery thriller. And I want to say I have like an hour of the audiobook left. I've just been really into mystery thrillers lately. I've been listening to Rotten Mango's podcast about Diddy, and I've just been on like a full-fledged mystery thriller grind. Like, I just really, and like also fantasy, but I feel like that just kind of goes hand in hand with like fall and spooky season, and like this time of year is just kind of that vibe. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'm actually very confused, and I feel like maybe it would be a little bit easier to understand the perspectives if I were reading it physically, but I'm not, so it's okay. I'll figure it out like probably at the end. But just some of the perspectives, I'm like, who is talking? Whose perspective are we in, and what is happening right now? But anyway, I started that this morning, and I only have an hour left. I think it was like 3 hours in total, a little over 3 hours in total with the 3 times speed. So this book, The Tuesday Blade, was on my physical TBR, has been for quite a while. And I tried to start it last night, and I do not like the writing style. I don't think I'm going to enjoy this book. It's kind of giving like corny, weird, like not like scary horror writing. So I don't think I'm going to read this one. I like the book. I think it's cute. I think that it smells good, you know, but I don't think I'm going to read it. So unfortunately, that one is going on the back burner for now. I feel like I have so many reading updates right now, but I haven't even like read that much in the past 2 days. And then last night I literally got like a paragraph into 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I took the sleeve off of it, but I started that one, and it's pretty good. I really didn't get far enough to like say anything about it, but I know it's gonna be good because I really enjoy Holly Jackson's writing from what I've read so far, and I just feel like it is going to be a good one. So I'm excited to read that one. So much just happened while I was out of the house. First of all, I went to the gym. I read more of, what's it called? 5 Survive. And I'm really liking it so far. It's getting to, like, it had, like, the first little moment thing that kind of, like, gets into the juice. But it hasn't actually gotten there yet. I literally got to, like, chapter 5. I was on the treadmill for probably, like, 15 or so minutes. Not very long. It was just kind of like my cool down after my workout, but I did get to read a little bit of that, and then I put on The Vanishing Hour again on audio, and I went for a little drive. I went for a little walk. Yeah, the other night Mac and I watched The Terrifier, I don't know if it's The Terrifier, but we watched that movie, and it was pretty good, honestly, but we ended up falling asleep in like the last 20 minutes of the movie, so we need to finish that. But I think we're gonna watch that tonight, so this book is so much crazier than I was expecting it to be. Like straight off the bat. I don't know, like I didn't really look at, sorry, let me pause this. I'm watching Age of Innocence. I read the book in September, I think. I just kind of have it on in the background while I'm reading. But I am on page 89 of 5 Survive, and it's going pretty well. I've been reading for just like a little bit right now, and it is just insane. Like straight off the bat, I wasn't expecting it, and I don't really know like what's going on, but it's definitely interesting, and I'm definitely very intrigued. The worst part about right now is that I have a bunch of other things that I need to do. I've actually been pretty productive this afternoon. I went on a hike with my husband this morning, and then we got lunch, and we kind of just hung out for a little bit and watched Love is Blind. And then he has been doing his stream for a little bit now, editing. I did some like social media stuff like TikToks and Instagram, just kind of things that I needed to catch up on before I start my work week. And then I put on Age of Innocence. I decorated a little bit. I put up these little flickering candles, which I need to space them out a little bit better, but I kept doing it and they kept falling, so I just gave up. I don't know. I'm just kind of having a chill night. I have to work all day tomorrow, so I know that I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to read, so I definitely want to try and make as much progress as I can tonight, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'm able to get a lot of reading done and I think I'm gonna put on maybe like a spooky movie in the background while I am reading, because it's spooky season, and as much as I'm loving the classic literature inspired movie that I'm watching right now, I think we need to like spook it up a little bit, especially with the book vibe that we're going with right now. Yeah, but that's the plan. So I'm gonna go shower and then we'll get back to reading. Hopefully I don't get distracted.